full lacerations. One on the left lower limb, the other on his forehead, and then one on his right forearm.
Medical Director of the Upper West Regional Hospital, Dr. Robert Amasia, said due to the varied degrees of injuries, including him partially blind as a result of gland trauma, the surgery and treatment was done in phases and with different surgeons.
Exactly what we did was the maxillofacial surgeon fixed the jaw, and then myself, the orthopedic surgeon, I fixed the right radius and ulna, the left ulna, and then we repaired the tendons that were lacerated.
How many minutes, how many hours did you use to fix?
So this was a combined surgery of orthopedics and maxillofacial, so it took almost 2 hours to get everything fixed.
He said it will take the 43-year-old father of 3 some time for him to recover fully.
What I think we need to also work on is to have our clinical psychologists also, do some therapy on him, because if a group of people attack you, apart from the physical trauma that you will sustain, you have this emotional, psychological trauma too. So it's a multidisciplinary approach that we are offering him. So maxillofacial, orthopedics, then the clinical psychologist. Accordingly, he alleged that he got also blunt trauma to the eye. The ophthalmology unit too is also handling that. So we are quite a number of teams that are helping to attend to him. So we just hope that together we can support him so that he can get back to his original state.
Meanwhile, in the Sisala West District capital of GWOLLU, there was a press conference that was held to counter accusations leveled against the Upper West Regional Minister, Dr. Hafiz bin Sali, and a host of other regional executives of the MPP on the dastardly and despicable act. The group, calling themselves Team Majid and led by Hudumwa, first of all condemned the inhumane and violent attack meted out to the constituency national coordinator.
Them that act in no uncertain terms, irrespective of the magnitude of the crime he was committing at the time of the night, we believe strongly that he should have just been arrested and handed over to the chief, or better still, the police.
They accuse the constituency executives of not being true to their words, but rather engage in hide and seek with the supporters, resulting in the unfortunate clash.
Unfortunately, they could not complete the exercise and have agreed to start from Desme the next day. The constituency executives rather went to Facho instead of Desme as agreed with the regional reps. The reps heard of that and cautioned them not to conduct any elections there without their supervision in the interest of fairness. But they refused and went ahead with their agenda, which resulted into the clashes leading to our supporters suffering various degrees of injuries.
They also jumped to the defense of the Upper West Regional Minister and the security personnel deployed to the area.
The Constituency Secretary cited security reasons as the basis of not conducting elections at Kunkoko, Kusale, Desme, Puluma, and Kopuluma, and other communities. Now, if the regional minister deploys security to beef up the men on the grounds to support the committee to do their work, does that amount to abuse of power? No. Did the Constituency Secretary know exactly what abuse of power is? No. The Constituency executives are aware they will lose this year's election in totality because the good people of Sisala West MPP are tired of their lies, fake motor keys, fights, propaganda, and several years of autocratic leadership style.
Reporting for JoyNews, Rafik Salam. Wow.